Well, hi, and well, it's time for a short follow up, or short. Well, let's see how short it's going to be. A follow up on the game. I have gone back to the classic. I played, as you who may seen my other streams. I tried out the other game, the Hunter Call for the Wild, but I went back to after a little while. I went back to this game instead. Why? Because no, it's nothing wrong with the Call of the Wild, but for me, it it was it wasn't really for me. I will play it more, of course, and I also bought the expansion with the ATVs. So, but the Call of the Wild was a little bit too easy. It was more of a arcade style of playing, and this are for me a much better simulator, and I I like this better. Even though it will cost money after if you're going to you don't have to spend lots of money, but if you are going to proceed, and you will need some new guns and so on, and there are plenty of bundle package, and you get when you buy membership you get different types of deals that you get weapons and equipment. I have now spent quite a lot of money in this game, and that's what I'm going to show and what I have bought and how it worked. I will talk a little about the things. Lots of the things are really maybe not needed, but it will improve a little bit, hopefully. First of all, if you hear the sniffle all around all the time here, it's my dog. I bought myself a dog. It's a bloodhound that will help me track hurt animals, because I spent lots of hours. Sometimes now, if you put it all together, it plenty of hours tracking, and the tracking can be a little bit. Even you skill up the tracking, sometimes the hunter mate shows one direction, but you have to go in another direction. So you have, even though you follow the hunter mate, sometimes it shows wrong, and you have to search for tracks. Compared to the Hunter Call of the Wild, the tracking was, in my opinion, too easy. You can see the tracks from really far away, even through stones and such. I saw tracks. So, and the tracks are elevated up in the air in like a stair. So here you have to look for the color, and you have to look at the track sometimes to get the right direction, not only go for the hunter mate. It's not 100%. So, but I bought myself the Bloodhound, and also, as you can see, I bought a little vest. So it also expanded my inventory. So if I bring up my inventory, you can see I have the dog backpack. It can carry up to 1.5 kilograms. So I can bring quite much, since I have also bought the extra equipment, so I can carry a little bit more, and also you see I don't have my ground blind with me. I have put up my ground blind at a location. It is always there, and also I bought a set of Canada Goose decoys. So I have the ground blind and the decoys are at a fixed point because, well, they're quite good hunting for the Canada goose. So and when not carrying this will make it possible to have lots of other stuff with me, and so I can bring almost every colors I need and some extra ammo and so on, and I can also put some of the equipment on the dog, some extra ammo and so on. Well, talking about equipment, since I have this up already, let's talk about the collars. I have bought quite much collars. The animals I'm interested in to hunt that can be called and lured with the collars, I have bought. This one I had before, but I will show all of them. Some may have missed. Some I have not bought. Somewhere when I got the memberships, it came with like this one, the deer bleed call. That is, I got 3 of them because I bought 3 months membership. I got 3 of them. It's quite fun. So this one came with the membership, but I will talk a little bit about them. Even I haven't bought them. It's mule deer, white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, and Sitka deer. And this one I have bought it. It's a hog squealer call, and well, it attracts feral hog or wild boars. And this one has helped me quite much, I must say. This one is a turkey box collar. Well, and what does it attract? Of course, it attracts turkeys. And if I'm not mistaken me, I have not tried this that much. I've tried it now at this location a little bit. I think it only attracts the males. So. And it's only the male that counts, so that's good. I have also this one came. I think this one came with the pack as well, membership. Also a deer grunt call, and the mule deer, white-tailed deer, black-tailed deer, and Sitka deer, the same as this one. This one I have bought. It's a elk budgel collar, and it attracts Roosevelt elk, Rocky Mountain elk, and as you see, this also may provoke vocal response. Some of the collars are giving you, they may answer, but even though it sometimes it says it doesn't provoke answer, I noticed that many of those you get answer anyway, so it doesn't seem to be 100% correct. This one does not. This attracts. No, this as a peasant caller, you don't get them to come to you, but they answer you, so you can see where they are. And I have hunt quite much pheasants. I think those are quite fun birds because you walk up and you scare them up and you shoot them when they take off. And since I also bought a new gun, I had this gun, the single shotgun, well, I shot quite much with it. I used the slugs and so on before I got my 7mm gun. I used that for moose and so on. But since I started to hunt a little bit more birds, I bought myself a new gun. This is a dual barrel, so it's sometimes I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, I can shoot 2 birds. When I shoot, one bird takes off, I shoot that one, and another one takes off quite close. I can shoot that one as well. And it also, of course, it helps when if you use slugs and so on. I don't shoot a lot of slugs with this one, or you got the slugs that you can use for moose, bears, and so on. I use my 7mm gun for that. I think that it suits me more, and I have skilled up that to around 6 now, so I got a little bit more stable when zooming and so on. And I also use the 243. I carried it with me because on some deers, roe deers, and so I can use this one for almost all deer species, but I often use this for roe deers and so on, just to get a little bit better harvest score, and well, to skill that up as well. I like this one, and this one I can use on the fox and so on. So, but let's go back to the collars. I mentioned the peasant collar, and let's go in here. I have so some of them, the scent collar, it's a call, not collar, lure. I got in the pack when you get when I got membership, so they were free or included, not free. I paid for the membership, so they were included. I haven't bought any extra. This one I got for free, hog sense spray, I mean. So they also were a free pack with some. I will come talk more about that later, but with some camping gears and also this and a scent remover. But let's talk about the collars. I also bought the Predator Jackrabbit collar. That one attracts. It makes the sounds of a hurt rabbit screaming, and that attracts coyote, red fox, and Arctic fox, and also can, if you're lucky, attract bobcats. Sadly, I hadn't this one with me. I will put it in there now because we're at a site. I'm doing a mission at this moment. I'm running through places, and so go to that location and go to this location. And I were at a location where quite many bobcats call, and some were quite close. So if I had this one with me, I may be able to shot a bobcat for the first time. I haven't shot anyone. I haven't seen one. I have heard them. They are, and I've been close, but they are really hard to spot, at least for me. Well, let's go back to the collars. This is a moose collar, and this one I have bought. This one, the Rodale collar, was included in the pack. This one will attract moose, and also you get some answer from them, and it attracts both bulls and cows. So, and the cows doesn't give you any point. You get some harvest point, but no other points, because female don't count. In plenty of species in this game, the female doesn't count. This one, the Red-tailed collar, is also included in the membership as in the pack I shows. So this one I had before, but I show it anyway. And this one works really good. I have shot some red deers because of this. And I got 2 collars here that are for the Canada goose, because you don't need, but it helps, if I say so. You can go with only the short range caller, but then they must be really close, flying over you, to break them off. So when I'm hunting for Canada goose, I use this one first, the long range caller, when I start to hear them, and try to break them off. And then I got the decoys. I got 5 decoys now, but I worked with only one. I started with one, and I have the first shots I made the 2 Canada goose with just one decoy and this short range caller. But I think I were quite lucky. They flew right over me, and I was standing in a tower at that point. So, but I got this one. This is the long range caller. I start to break them off, and when they are coming closer, I switch to this one, and they start to circle around, and they land around the decoy, so then you can shoot them. So, but it works quite good. This is the reindeer rattle. That was also included in the membership pack, so I use that quite much now. I've been hunting quite much reindeers also. So, but the scents, I haven't used them that much, because I don't know because why. I should use them more, because they are, first of all, they last longer. The caller has some different time. Some is working long time, like 30 minutes. Some is shorter, and some is some will only attract them, but you don't get the call back, and some will not even attract them. You get like the peasant, they only answer, but you know where they are. So they are different variation. So if you're going for the callers, look it up first. Well, what more? Well, I bought myself a new. This one I had for the 7mm first. It was an aim point. This I bought. Had it earlier. This. All I show now is not things I bought this time, and I had bought some earlier as well. This one I wasn't happy. This was a fixed point. You could not zoom in and zoom out. I used it. It was better than nothing. But I bought myself this one, so it got 3 zooms and works really good. I have no aim for the shotgun. There is no for this shotgun either. So, but there are for the pump rifle. There are aims, but I don't use this on a long range. So I don't need. I use it for rabbits. I use it for birds, and well, sometimes I have used it for the slugs as well. But I tend to not do that. So that was the scope. I have no large equipment. This was the ground blind is out there, put out, and there's the collars, and here's the dog, and these are treats. I will talk about the dog a little bit later. And I got the guns I had before here. This is a 243 bolt rifle. I think I got this one on the in the pack there, but I tend to use the carbon one instead. And this is a 270 bolt. I have not shot much with that. So, but I use the 7, I use this double barreled shotgun, and I use the 243, and that will give me opportunity to hunt almost all animals, not water buffalo, but I will not buy any new guns for those. So, but I have also bought quite many setups with clothes. I will show them. This is the area I am at now. This is called the Sneaky Free the Summerfield Camouflage. It's good at White Hart Island, Loggers Point, Settler Creeks, and Wald. I can't pronounce. Valdez boys. Well, and it look like this. Now I also have some face painting. It came free in a free TLC there. So this look like this. So and oh sorry, let's go back to the inventory. I will show the clothing. I will change now. This is the basic. You see I got 3 of those. Those are basic. This one is I will not show that what a basic jacket is. It's included. I think it came with the this I think you got this since I got 3 of them. I guess I got them in the membership pack there. I got this and this one, that one, and that one. So I got those are those 4 I have not buy or bought. They are included in the membership. But this one I have bought. Let's change to this. This is the winter camouflage. It's good in Heimdall and such places. I will change just so we see how it looks. And the head goes. I think it's this one. Yeah, and hands. So this one looks like this. And for this one, I also have. I also bought just because you can't paint your face white and so on. At least I don't know if there is. So I also for this one. Let's see where it is. Face, there it is. I also bought this. The other one that were there, the blue one is so instead of face painting, I use this. So that's how that looks. And you saw the this one was included is in the basic Arctic. So and I also bought. I think this is what. Well, I will not show every one, every of them because they're quite similar, or just other colors. This one I bought yesterday, last night. It's for the new area. There are a new area in the classic for you who have missed that. It's called Pika Bay or something. I will look it up before I say anything. But I will change to that gear so you can see that. Let's take the hands as well and remove that. And well, that's it, I think. Yeah, it's the new area is a tropical area, so this helps you in. This is good for versus all animals in that area. Some of their gears are better for like deer and so on, and some are good for camouflage for all, and so they are different types. And I will change back to this summer field because I will go on here a little bit after I'm done with this little width, because I need to go and I have visit 3 towers. I have done the rest of it. I shot some boars and so on, but I need to visit some towers. And let's go for the hat, the head, and it was this one, I think. Yep. So that's the cloth I bought, and this set is for like out in the bush range around in the Australian part, and so but I will a new area. The new area is called let's see, it's called Piccabeen Bay. So, and in that area there are like water buffalo, some bar deer, bunting, and there also are deer species. Roos deer is also in that place. The only thing I can't kill there is the water buffalo. I don't have the gun for that. They need another gun and or crossbow, or so they are quite heavy to kill. So I can't use the 7mm. But well, I'm not really done yet. I will talk a little about the dog. The dog has are doing fetching. They're also the dog like this that doing. There are retrievers that will, well, for bird hunting and so on. That's run and get your prey. Well, your animal you shot, and there are this one. It's a scent dog. I am did go for this one. You can only have you can have as many dogs as you want. You can have a whole kennel if you like, but you can only have one dog with you at the moment. And since I felt like, well, could be good to have some company, and also that helped me with tracking. So because if you I have winged some animals, and it had took a quite long time. I don't mind that it take long time. It does that in real life as well, I suppose. But sometimes I lost the tracks, and so, and if you have shot 2 animals, I can show that as well. I bought a flag here. That flag I use and put on the so I can find my way back if I shoot 2 animals. Of course, and for other marking as well. Not, of course. Yep. Some may say, why don't you use like the dot? You can put if I start over here, I can put the dot. Yes, I did so in the beginning, but sometimes when I was tracking and I had come to an area where, oh, it's something wrong here, the track were ended or something. I wanted to mark that and go back, because the tracks don't last forever. So that also you can think of. The tracks don't last forever, and I mean the tracks what you put up, the excess that can go and so that's why I bought a flag, just to have at least able to have 2 markers. Last night I bought one thing to the dog. I bought a GPS. That's you can see on the Huntermate the green. If I walk a little bit here now, you see the green dot on my arrow. Now we are so close there, but that's the dog. So because sometimes he ran away into the woods, and what the heck did he go when tracking? So I felt I wanted to be able to follow him and have a little so, and well, as I said, also you get the GM, so you earn some GM when it level up, and also they are not only he get better on tracking, he will also get more focused. He get he also he or she, it will get more. He gets more quiet. He's more settled, and so there are different degrees of when he level up. So there are several, as I said, several skills that he will learn. Like stamina, he will get better. He will get better to follow you. Loyalty will raise up. The stance, he get more focus, and so on. So they're not only will he get better on tracking or receiving. If you got a receiver, he will skill up, and the dog can go up to level 50. At level 50, he will be as the a really good dog, and also you get ribbons when you level up at some levels. I got the first one you get at level 1, I think, and then it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you get ribbons, and you also for example, I will try to explain. When he level up number 1, at level 2 he get better stamina, and level 3 he get a little bit better to follow, but then he don't maybe get any better. He stays like that until like level 7, he and so on. So the things he will get better. It's not like every level give the stamina for follow and loyalty and stance and focus and those things, and so on. It will at certain levels they improve, but he gets better on the basic the tracking and so on. So, and if you're going to get a dog, I suggest you check it up on the Hunter Wiki. But also, if you are going to spend money on a dog, I really suggest that you go and get the dog backpack, because it will help you quite much. Yeah, the game is can be quite expensive, but Now I have gone back to this game, and I thought, well, why don't we I give myself some Christmas present. I also buy or bought myself a lodge, totally unnecessarily, but I have done that. So just to be sorry, I'm still having the cold here. I bought myself the lodge just to, yeah, well, for the fun of it, and also to be able to show you guys. And when you go into this, you see. Oh, I forgot. Also, as you see on the ground there, I will. No, I will take that later. But the things you see here is in this is some of your equipment. So here we are. Is I used about there are two different styles. There are the rustic and there are the classic, or I think it's called that. I chose the rustic, like a little older, and there are also you can buy different colors schemes for this, so you can have a little personalized colors and so on. But well, I go for this, and I had one. I haven't stuffed the animals because I had no lodge. So they are costing EM dollars or GM dollars to stuff the animals. So it's like 10. I think it's 10 EM, or I don't remember how many GMs. If it's for 200 or something. So it's not. If you should not. If you're not really rich, don't stuff anything you see. Just take the ones that are a little bit bigger that you can be proud of. So this one is a quite common one. So, and you can change what I'm doing now. I pressed the one button here. I pressed the mouse button. When I have this species moose, when I shot it, its rarity is common, and score, and what reserve I shot it. You see, there's nothing special like that, but you can press the mouse button to put it in different settings. Like if I want it to be like that. So. There also radio. I hope it works now because the game crashed last night. But that was in multiplayer. That's why I haven't. That's I will just. I will turn it off. That's why I haven't been on the streams so much lately, because I have played quite much. I have skilled up to. I'm now a bit over 300. I think I'm getting closer to 400. Well, it's not high, but and that's why also I have got a new new quick slot. You unlock the first quick slot at 300, but I will show that later when I go outside again. Yeah, there, that we're calling. Let's see. I press the inventory here, and then you can see where you can place. I want to change this to that side, or where it goes. You got large, you got small black, you got small round. Well, you get different size of platforms or plaquettes or how you pronounce it, and styles. And here you see, if I had bought the other one, there are like 4 different styles. So, but I don't think I'm going to buy. And I changed this. This was called the Leffe Pepper lodge, but I I have changed. So see, I have a wild board today. I just took it to be able to, and I will put it on that one. I don't have any other. I haven't hunted that much. So, but if I had, and you got 24 hours. You don't have to choose directly in the game. Please, if you choose this and get this load, don't be too hasty. Now I did it just because I wanted to see. You see the boar up there now. Yeah, wanted to put up one more. So, but it's not a big one. Not that bad either. 721 scores there, so it was a quite nice one, quite heavy one. But as I said, you can do this afterwards when you go out and you're done with the hunt, and maybe you can go and select if you want to exterminate. I can't pronounce it, so I say stuff the animals. So you don't have to do it in the game. You can do it in the launcher afterwards. You got 24 hours, then they disappear. The animals. You can't do it after that. And well, let's go outside because I had something else also that I bought. I bought myself a tripod. Let's take that one. I forgot to show that one. I put it on the what was it, 5? Yeah, number 5. So this is a tripod. Let's take out the gun. Let's press E and we mount it, and you see now I can be able to shoot at but still it's not dead center, but when you zoom in quite much you see how so it's not like you get 100% stable, but when you are on this tripod, your weapon skill will go up with about 7 to weapon skill 7. So but I have used it a few times on a long range shot. I haven't used it that much yet though, but I have used it on some I wonder what did I have at that place? Wasn't a caller? I wonder where the caller went. Yeah, it was the whole. It's since I am at the inventory at the place here, it went back to the inventory instead. So I bought that one, and there was one thing more. Yeah, I got this is only it was a really bad thing to buy. It wasn't that much money though. And those you see here, the smoke wind indicator is a smoke. That is a free pack. You should get this one. It's free. You get the 50 of them. Also, you got one packet with that you can use 50 times for wind indicator. That is maybe more important if you use crossbows. You get also a scent eliminator. You also get the first aid kit, 10 of them, and you get the face paint, and you get 100 camping supplies. All those are in a free package. So I really recommend that you if you play this game, get that free pack if you haven't got it. really good. But this one, I must show that one. Do like that. Uh, this one, uh, since I played quite much with a in-game friend, uh, and we had the contesting and so on. First we played together and walk, but now we lately have played contest. We are starting at the same reserve, of course, but different points, and then we are running best out of three, and run 120-minute contest and so on. And I bought this one. Oh no, wrong melody. I will bring it up. Uh, so this is it wasn't that it didn't cost that much, so I bought it just for fun. I have used it once, but well, and you when you blow in, you go take it either left or right for different melodies and so on. So wasn't a really unnecessary buy, but sometimes you can you have to do some for fun things as well. So I will take this one because I forgot to. I used up my latest one, and will get the hog collar back. I think this was this one. Yeah. So I bought quite much, as you can see. And as I said, I went back to this. I gave it a try. I were playing a few days there in the Call of the Wild. I did not level up that much, but for me, I when I played that one, I missed this one. So no, I decided I go back to this one and put my effort here, and now I've got almost everything I really need. The cloth. Well, you can do it without them. You don't have to have them. It will help you a little bit, of course, but you can go with the basic setups and so on. So, but there were quite nice bundles there. So I bought the sets for some regions that I like to be in and play in. So. And that's about it. I must say the most best I bought, of course, is the dog. It's a really, really. I start to get fond of it. I named him Sniffles, and But the retrievers, there are Labradors, I think, yeah, mostly, but different colors and different. So there are more to choose from in the retrievers. In the sense, the Bloodhound, as I call them, the sense dogs. There are like female and male, and there are dark and darker and whiter. So there are 4 of them, but the retrievers, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them. So you have a little bit more, but I don't need a retriever. I don't do that much of bird hunting and so on, so I don't feel that it's taking too much time to get them. But I spend lots of time if tracking winged animal if I have a bad shot. So the choice was easy for me, at least. Well, that's about it. I just wanted to show some. This is not going to be a play game video that as I used to do. It's only just wanted to show a little bit and also give a little bit information why I haven't been playing that much live, because I have played much, but I have played the multiplayer game, and we were in Discord and talking, so I didn't feel like I want to put that on the stream there, but but maybe someday I will put one of those contests up and as well, and maybe we just don't talk to each other. I will see what we will do. So I will now say, well, it's 1 day before Christmas here, but it will sound crazy to say Happy Christmas, because if you look at this in like midsummer next year or something, but I will say it since it's live and recorded at 1 day before Christmas. At least our Christmas here in Europe, in Sweden, we celebrate the 24th. I know some are on the Christmas day, so. But Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from me. And I think this will maybe be the last. Now I may do some stream before next New Year, but yeah, I sure will, because I have some spare time now. I have a vacation until next year after New Year, so I got some days there, but there can be much multiplayer as well. So let's see. Thank you for watching, and as always, feel free to comment, share, and like, and so on. I appreciate it, and I hope you had fun, and take care and have fun. Bye bye bye.